back to it here. Little video here for my tow truck guys. All my tow truck guys out there, always do your dolly maintenance. I almost got in trouble today. This tire on my dolly still got a little bit of meat left, not much. It's almost down to the wear bar. Still looks like a pretty good tire, but as I was pulling in, I noticed that little jewel right there. She's got a little knot on the outside of it and probably bumped something or hit a pothole or something like that. So it is today dolly maintenance day. We're gonna see if we can get some new tires put on this thing and maybe lube the axles. So one of those things, guys. Maintenance. Don't get in trouble, don't get caught. I do have a spare, and I always keep a bunch of tires on hand, so but don't want to be caught out without those. So okay guys, got the tire here. I just got a little mat that I usually lay them on. We'll get the valve core out of it here. These are always super tough. Sometimes I'm able to put my knees on them and work my way around. I know with the bigger tires that you can. These smaller tires, if you've ever changed a lawnmower tire, the smaller the tire, the harder it is to change. You know, we've changed a lot of dirt bike and four-wheeler tires and things like that. So if you guys ever done those, you know the struggle. Dolly tires are about the same. But sometimes you can go around it and you can beat them down. I'm trying not to scratch my wheel. So we're going to improvise here. So this is kind of my youngerness coming out of me growing up on a junkyard. You always do things the hard way or improvise. But today, I'm going to attempt what has usually worked out for me. And we'll use the bearing press as a tire dismounter. Bead buster, if you will. Should work, same concept. Just kind of use what you got in the garage. And I will get a tire changer eventually. I just changed a lot of tires in my younger days. I used to work for a tire company and for many years busted tires, so it's just not one of my favorite things to do. But the necessary evil. But this should work just peachy. Might have to give it a few rounds. But the tire changer does this exact same thing, only slightly more effective. And I picked this thing up at a Harbor Freight because I had some bearings that I needed to do years and years ago. And it's been an amazing little tool. See people do this. They'll set their tires out and they'll run over the corners of them with their pickup trucks. I've seen all kinds of crazy things happen in the tire world. I may or may not have been a part of that. Same thing. But you can see, just like that, it will break a bead loose. Now, like a tire machine, it's got where it doesn't really want to scratch your wheels. Spin it around, but I'm just going to use this fancy little knee saver. That'll keep it from scratching up my wheel. Got the steel wheels. You guys don't have to worry about that. I kind of missed the steel wheel day. Scratched it, you put a little paint back on it, called it good. Hopefully this back one will break down a little easier than that front one. No. Never. There we go, success. Bead number 2. And now, with any luck, we can loop the heck out of it and get it off of the bead. Probably the hardest part. Garage day. Usually got to have one to hold it. And little bites. Little bites are your best friend on these tiny things. Try to get too big of a bite on it and you will never get it broke over. Sometimes it's frustrating because little bites are tough. But once you get it mostly going that way, it'll pop over. There we go. And then the back side. Here's where make sure that that inside bead has got a little bit of lube on it because the back side can be tough. I usually put it back in there, break it down, and most of the time you can just pull it. If it's got enough lube on it, you can just pull it right off there. Just like that. One tire down. Out with the old, in with the new. Same story. Always put. I'm just using PB Blaster today. I mean, I've used a whole mess of things to make this happen, but again, I'm kind of bad at just using what I got, just because I don't want to go to town. It's rod run week, guys. If I was to go to town after something that I needed, it takes me days to get through traffic. Breaking my rules. Small bites. That one was too big. There it is. And with the front one, everything's just reverse. But you can, guys, you can change these without a machine. Don't need it. Had a friend once, we were off-roading, that blew a trailer tire. We didn't have anything. We changed that trailer tire along the road, and it was a regular car tire. It was like a 15-inch tire. We changed that thing alongside the road with a couple of screwdrivers, and we had somebody that donated something. The wheel wouldn't fit, but the tire would, and we were able to dismount one and get back on the road. Seat the bead. Make sure your fingers are not anywhere near. because it will pinch. Bead, once that's speed, I usually pull that back off, put my valve stem back in. Okay guys, it's gonna be loud. I'm gonna turn the compressor back on and air pressure set, tire mounted, off to the next one. One wheel, jump tire, off.
Told us to call you when we want the vehicles towed.
Yeah, what you got?
I got 3 in my parking lot. I got a Chevrolet Silverado, a red one.
Okay.
I got a black GMC Sierra.
Okay.
And then it looks like a Chevelle or something. It's like a gold color Chevelle.
All right, we will try to get down there just as quickly as we can.
Alrighty. Now there's a trailer that's sitting here. He's paid for his spot, so don't mess with the trailer.
Okay, all right, we can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So you hear that? We got to hurry up with these Dolly tires because Rod Run, Taco Bell, it's always a problem.
Has it been paid? Take it.
I think they're sitting in that one.
And the silver
Yeah, I
one.
think they just pulled in.
Okay.
The red truck's been here all day.
Okay.
And the gold one has and that black truck.
Alrighty, thank you so much. We'll get them.
Thank you, darling.
2500 Duramax. Yep, it's Duramax. And you also have to have the rollback for the dually. What about this thing here?
I don't know. Get this little one down here, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out and walk around. Somebody got me angry. So they're selling their spots. If you want to park here, you gotta pay them.
They ain't said nothing.
Have now.
How much is it?
I don't know how much she's selling her spots for.
That's fine. I'll pay it. Nobody said nothing. That truck's been sitting there since yesterday. What's the difference?
That's her truck.
Her truck. She works here.
Nobody said anything. I'll pay. I'll pay.
Yeah. It's $150 for the drop fee for me, and then you have to pay her for whatever it is for that. Taco Bell is not messing around.
They usually don't because people come out and get irate with them and yell at them and stuff. It's
I ain't
easy.
gonna yell. I would have
Well,
paid.
but they don't know.
Just saved me.
They don't know. They
She
usually.
said I've been here for hours, and I have not been here for hours. My car's been parked up there since yesterday.
Well, I mean, they don't want confrontation with people. So, you know, I mean, they've got the signs there on the building, and they don't want confrontation. And I don't blame them
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
because this is. I mean, it's every time there's a car show or anything. So they've been yelled at so many times.
Well, I don't know where. You have to take it up with her on where you can park it besides here.
just want to go around the building, or?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get
Okay. He needs to move. So. Are crazy turned.
Oh, I know.
Well, they come running quick when you do that.
Oh, they do.
What about that thing?
Huh?
What about that thing?
They're eating in their car. They
Oh, okay, okay.
Now let me show you what I'm talking about. When y'all come through here, see that little paper that's wrote on the little free taco thing?
Yes,
that's wrote
ma'am.
on?
Mhm.
If you see one of those up on their dash, they're paid for.
Okay.
Gosh.
Do you just want
And
us
if
to?
that's sitting there like that, leave their car there.
Do you just want us to make laps, or do you want to call us?
Huh?
Do you want us to make laps, or you want to call us?
You can make laps. And if you don't see one of those in the windshield, grab the car.
Okay. Unless it's
Now, the
local,
truck
right?
over
Because
there,
you're employed.
That's mine.
Okay.
It's got a sign on it, don't tow, it's Patty.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
Because your dining room's closed, right?
Yeah. our
And then you've got staff on the other side, right?
Yeah, anything on the other side belongs to the staff.
Okay.
And the first two parking spots down there is paid for, and then where that trailer's at, and one right next to it is paid for.
Okay.
So,
All right. I don't know if we'll be able to get this one or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get the wheels straight. We'll get this one.
Light from the other side. Is this you?
well, glad it ain't.
Huh?
Handgun.
Handgun? Okay. This is all paid parking. If they didn't pay to park, then they can't park here. No, they pay Taco Bell to park here. Unless we take it, then they pay us. I don't know. Nobody. The other side is sketch for sure.
Way worse.
Yes. We'll back after that in a minute.
Are you open? 5-year-old. Let's see if I can get around again.
Look at all that parking they have across the street. They're only charging $10.
$10.
And it's a suggested donation to a church.
They're not going to pay $10. Okay.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but ain't nobody come running.
You want me to... Is there anything you need me to do?
Nope. Get out of here.
Okay, better out of the parking lot. I will call the police.
Okay guys, we're back here at the shop. We've got the dually back here. Taco Bell every year is a crazy mess. Like we were saying, right across the street is donation parking. And folks just don't want to pay there during the rod run events. We're here, we've got this dually. It's got a gun in it. So I'm sure this guy's A, going to be worried about his vehicle, and he's got all of his belongings and his gun, and B, he's not going to be happy because he got towed because he didn't pay to park. But stay tuned, these guys, there's more to come. It's early. This is Thursday. We've been getting calls all week for illegal parks. Normally it's just the weekends that get super crazy, but it's busy already, and stay tuned, we got more coming your way. Wrecker service.
Hey, I'm hunting a black Duramax Dealer 3500.
Parked at Taco Bell, yes sir.
All right, where I need to pick it up at?
Sevierville.
What's the cost to pick up on that?
But yeah, as long as your ID matches the registration, I can release it to you.
Alright, put this address in your phone. I'm walking to get my truck out there, though.
Okay.
You need to put some signs if I hear somebody know what's going on. What's that address now? Alright, we'll be heading that way.
Okay, thank you, sir. Everything auto?
Hey, that's coming back to Black 3500.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's gonna take me a little while to get there. What time y'all call it?
Brother, as long as I know you're coming, just give me kind of a 30-40 minute heads up so I can have someone here at the gate to let you in. I don't care a bit what time it is.
I'm up here. Well, you know where I'm at, Taco Bell. Just as soon as my mama gets here to pick me up, I'm heading that way.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm coming straight to you.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, just give me a ring and say, hey, I'm headed your way. I'll be there about 30 minutes, and I'll make sure I got somebody here.
Right. Hey, man, are you the one that picked it up?
I am, yes.
Do you think that's kind of wrong, not having no damn signs over here who I was taught and nobody didn't tell me, man?
Well, I mean, it's at Taco Bell. They've got some signs on the front of the building that says.
Yeah, well, that's on front of the building. That's where you pull up at the damn door. They ain't that over here who I was there.
Yeah, I mean that's they do the same thing kind of every year. They put out some signage on the front of the building that says no, and then they call us. I don't really know. I just know that they call us for the removal. So you'd really ultimately have to take that up with them.
Yeah. Well, hell, there wasn't nobody in there. That's what we done. We pulled here to go in here and eat, and the damn drive-through the only thing open. I told my boy, so we just walk on down the road and get us something to eat. Tell her come back in trouble.
Yeah. They there was a mess of them there that they called us for, and since their dining room is closed, then they know as soon as somebody pulls in, man, they're calling somebody to have them towed away, since they are just drive-through only. But I mean, there's that little place right across the street there. I think the church takes donations for parking too. It's something to keep in mind. That way you'd be safe. You wouldn't have to worry about getting towed away.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When I get my Duramax back to my cab, I'm not bringing the son of a bitch back out.
you got a cabin that you rented then?
That's right.
I guess did you just bring it down because you towed some cars down, or?
I was planning on.
Or towing one away.
They getting into my damn Kool-Aid money.
Man, like I said, I hate doing these things. I really do. They'll call us, and Rod Run is just, I mean, it's a mess over there. It's really hard to find a place to park, and normally they're calling us for this stuff and trailers. People park their trailers up in people's yards and things like that. And I always tell folks, man, your safe bet is just to pay to park, pay someplace, and.
Yeah.
And
you gonna cut me a damn deal on that, man? You gonna charge me the toll?
Oh, man, I can't, man. That's just our fees for the illegal. And you got a handful of a truck, brother.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It is heavy, yeah. But yeah, man, just give me a ring when you're headed this way, brother. I appreciate you.
I do, man.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. That gate.
I'm paying you over this.
This one's yours, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You get anywhere with the Taco Bell people? No.
I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna tell you one time. They ain't have to worry about me no more.
That's crazy, man. Beautiful truck. I think she's got your receipt. Let me see if I got your receipt down here. So you say you're hauling a trailer, or no? Just come down to.
Well, if I see something more by me, the U-Haul trailer, haul it back.
Haul it back, yeah.
Hey, you bring stuff up here, sell it back. I ain't got nothing in it, right?
That's what a lot of guys been telling me. They've had some stuff where they didn't. I mean, yeah, you never know. I tell you what, you got to secure that U-Haul trailer ahead of time, especially during these events, man.
I bet you're struggling like hell getting that up this little road.
That give that Cummins a run for its money. Yeah, they called us at 2:45. It looks like.
527. Yeah, that's low down somebody do.
Yeah, I mean,
there's signs on that building. But when I pulled in, I wasn't looking at that damn building. I parked on the side, one get that big son of a chap back in the road.
Yeah.
And walked to the door, and she said drive through on. I just went around the front. I reckon that made her mad.
Yeah, she's
It is what it is.
She's out there watching. I tell you, she's.
Well, that's all she got to do. I told him, I hope she her pants before she gets home. If she eats no better,
Taco Bell. Thank you, fellas. You be careful now. Did I leave you enough room, brother? Here's a little longer. Oh yeah, you got her. Thanks again, guys. Should I leave it running in case he shoots at the end of the bank?
Maybe.
He seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Yes.
Not a big fan of Taco Bell anymore, though, I guess. Right about there's where the last guy decided he's going to shoot into the bank. He didn't strike me as a intimidation kind of guy, though. So anyway, guys, he's headed out, and we're off to the next one.